Okay, so in order to make your aloe vera oil for massive hair growth, these are the ingredients you're going to need. So first, you need a fresh leaf of aloe vera. Your second ingredient is coconut oil. As you can see here, this is organic coconut oil. You can use any brand as long as it is organic. The next ingredient you're going to need is extra virgin olive oil. Now this ingredient is optional, but I choose to use this because it works for me. So first, let's prepare the aloe vera. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the label off, and then I'm gonna rinse off the aloe vera and then cut off the sharp edges. The reason I'm rinsing off the aloe vera this time is because we're actually going to use the peel, this part of the aloe vera, to make the oil. This portion is also filled with a lot of nutrients, vitamins, antioxidants, and other great properties to help improve your hair growth. So first we're going to rinse it off. So then next I'm going to take the label off, and then I'm going to cut off the sharp edges. And then next I'm gonna cut this portion off because it doesn't have as much juice as this part. Okay, then next I'm gonna cut my aloe vera into little pieces. So first I'm going to cut a big piece. I'm gonna show you what to use this for a little later. But then with this piece, I'm gonna cut it into two. So cut it into two and then cut it into little pieces like so. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the stove. I put my stove on medium because I don't want the ingredients to be too hot. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add my oils, and then I'm gonna add my aloe vera. So then I'm gonna take a measuring cup. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. You can just eyeball this. You don't really have to measure it. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of my extra virgin olive oil into the cup like so. And then add it in here. And then I'm also going to take my coconut oil, take a spoon, and then scoop a little bit out, and then add it to the mixture. And then I'm gonna take my fresh aloe vera and add it to it. I'm just gonna let it sit here for about 10 minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn the burner off, let this cool down for another 10 minutes, and then transfer it. Okay, so we're back over here. A lot of you guys were asking me how to store your aloe vera. Once you use the aloe vera, you can still store it. So what you wanna do is, if you have your aloe vera and you've already cut off the ends like so, you can either use a Ziploc bag like this one, put it in here, seal it up, and store it in your refrigerator. As I told you guys before, you can actually keep this for weeks and it still works just fine. Let's say, for example, you have your aloe vera and it looks like this and only one of the edges is cut off, and for some reason you don't have a Ziploc bag. You can also use foil paper, cut off a piece, wrap it around this end like so, because this part is still intact. So you can wrap it around this end like so and store it in the refrigerator. So we've already made the oil. The next thing we're gonna make is the leave-in conditioner. So what you wanna do is, again, grab your aloe vera. This is the piece from before. You wanna then cut it into two, depending on how big it is. I'm only gonna cut this into two because it's not really big. And then split it into two, like so. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys that. Then you want to grab a bowl, grab a knife or a spoon. I'm gonna use a knife because that's what I have right now. But if you're gonna use a knife, you have to be really careful because aloe vera can get really slippery. So all you want to do is scoop this out. Take the other one, scoop it out like so. Get all the juice out of the aloe vera. Again, I prefer if you use a spoon for this, but if you don't have a spoon handy, you can always use your knife. A lot of people were asking me if aloe vera is itchy. Aloe vera can be a little itchy. For some reason it itches my hand, but it's not like a horrible itch. It itches a little bit, so if you have that problem, I will suggest that you wear gloves or something. It's not so bad to the point where I need to wear gloves or anything. But it does not, however, itch my scalp, just my hands when I prepare it. Okay, so now that you have your aloe vera out, grab another bowl, like so. Grab your sifter, set it on top of it, and then drain this out. Drain the fluid out. You always want to do this motion. I don't know what this motion is called, but you always want to do that to make sure that you're getting all the juice out of the aloe vera. Okay, so once you feel like you've gotten all the juice out of the aloe vera, you can then again throw this away, or you can use it for other purposes. So then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take a regular spray bottle like this one. I got this one from Sally's Beauty. You can get some of these from the Dollar Tree, Sally's Beauty, or any other beauty hair supply stores. So I'm gonna open it up, grab a funnel just to make the transfer a little easy. I also got this funnel from the Dollar Tree and it was a pack of 3. So this is the smallest one. So then you wanna set your bottle up like this, place your funnel in it, and then drain your aloe vera. So now you can take the funnel out, put the lid back onto it, and it is ready to be used. So this is what the water looks like. So once you've let your aloe vera oil cool down for a minute, what you want to do next is pour this into a mason jar. So I have my mason jar here. I got this from the Dollar Tree. It was only $1. So the reason I use the mason jar is because if you remember from before, we did use some coconut oil for the aloe vera oil. Coconut oil does solidify, which means it becomes solid. So if you put it in a spray bottle, you're not going to be able to use it or spray it onto your hair because it's going to become solid. So you want to use a mason jar because you can always scoop it out with your finger or use a spoon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my funnel again, and then I'm gonna pour my oil into there. The reason I'm using a funnel is because if the aloe vera itself drops into the funnel can grab it, like so. So I put everything in there. I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute, and then I'm gonna put the lid onto the mason jar. I'm going to be showing you exactly how I use my aloe vera oil and my aloe vera leave-in conditioner to grow my hair long. I have my hair braided into a few little sections. I don't know how many sections, but there's quite a few. My hair is clean. I washed my hair last night, and because I wanted to film this video for you guys, I didn't put any oil in my hair at all. All I did was braid it up. For those of you who have been following me for a while now, you know that I am natural. I've been natural for 2 years. So from the time I did my second big chop till now, it's been 2 years. And these are the remedies I've been using to basically grow my hair really fast. I'm gonna show you my hair a little close up. Like I said, I don't have any products in my hair, but my hair is actually clean because I washed it last night. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Let me show you the back. This is what the back looks like. I braided it into a few sections because I didn't want it to be all tangled and dry this morning. So that's why it looks like so. As you can see, my hair is actually shiny because I did use aloe vera to condition my hair last night. But in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I use the aloe vera as a leave-in conditioner and also how I use the aloe vera oil. So I have my aloe vera oil here and I have my aloe vera leave-in conditioner. So for those of you who don't know, the aloe vera oil is made out of the aloe vera leaf, extra virgin olive oil, and organic coconut oil. So those are the only 3 ingredients in here. So when I use this for my daughter, I'm going to show you guys a video on how I use that for my daughter as well. But when I use it for my daughter, I only use these 3 ingredients. But when I do use it for myself, I also add Jamaican black castor oil. So this is what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little container right here. I'm going to add my oil in here like so. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of my Jamaican black castor oil, like so. As I've told you guys before, coconut oil and castor oil are my favorite oils. I always use them. So then I'm gonna just, mix it like that. And then I'll set it down for a little bit, and then I'll show you guys how I apply it to my scalp. But first thing first, I'm gonna show you guys how I use my aloe vera water for leave-in conditioner. So I'm gonna be showing you 2 sections of hair, and I'll do it maybe on the side or in the back. So then what I'm gonna do is, I have a little cloth here. I'm just gonna put this on my shoulder so I don't mess up my robe, because this is my favorite robe. So then I'm gonna come a little close, and then I'll do this section right here. See how shiny my hair is? And this is without the oil at all. This is just with washing my hair with the aloe vera water. But anyways, I'm gonna take this braid out, and then we're gonna use the aloe vera water as a leave-in conditioner. And then I'll show you on another portion how to use the oil on your scalp. So for those of you guys who want to know how often I do this, as I said in my previous video, I like to wash my hair once a week, unless I have a hairstyle like a braid or something, like micro braids or those big box braids, then I can go up to a month without washing my hair. But when I do have my braids in, I do wash the braids, if that makes sense. But I don't really consider that washing my hair, just because it doesn't really wash your hair. It does wash your scalp and it keeps it clean, but I don't really consider that washing my hair. So this is what my hair looks like when I take it out of the braid. And then what I'm gonna do now is take my aloe vera water and spray it on it. And for those of you who were wondering how often I do this once a week when I wash my hair. I do the aloe vera treatment after I wash my hair. I then do the leave-in conditioner, then I apply the oil. When you do this, you want to make sure you're getting the scalp area. So I'm just going to rub it in, make sure to get my scalp, make sure to get the ends. And as you can see, right away it starts to define my curls without even doing anything. And I've already done a video on how I do the treatments. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave it down below. But this is how I use it as a leave-in conditioner. So for the treatment, when I do it, I normally wash it out. But for the leave-in conditioner, I do not wash my hair out. Okay, so this is how I use my aloe vera as a leave-in conditioner. Now I'm gonna switch on to the other side and show you guys how I use the oil for my scalp. So for this one, I'm gonna turn to the back so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna get the rest of the hair out of the way. Okay, so I'm gonna take this braid out, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I apply the oil. Okay, so now I have my braid out. I'm just going to then go and apply the oil to my hair. So as you can see here, I have my oil. I'm gonna use my finger for this because I want you guys to see me apply the oil to my scalp and massage it. You can use an applicator bottle, but I'm using my finger for this because I really want you guys to see how I apply it to my scalp and how I massage it in. You really want to make sure you're massaging it into your scalp. This is very, very important. And rub it onto the rest of the hair. Make sure you get the ends of your hair. So that is basically it, y'all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed up through the process. I'm gonna add the oil to this one, and then I'm also going to apply the aloe vera treatment to this one, and then I'll do the rest of my hair. So I'm just gonna speed through this whole process. So while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna chit chat with you guys a little bit. The reason I add the castor oil to mine but not my daughter's is because I don't know how my daughter will react to castor oil just yet. With everything you use, especially for kids, you always want to see how they react to it. You don't just want to introduce new stuff to your kids without really seeing if it works for them or how they react to it. So that is why I add a little bit of castor oil to mine but not to my daughter's. So until I can see how she reacts to castor oil, I'm not going to use it for her just yet. Let me tell you some great benefits of using aloe vera for massive hair growth. Aloe vera repairs dead skin cells on the scalp. Aloe vera also acts as a great conditioner for the hair. Aloe vera also increases circulation on the scalp. Aloe vera is filled with important vitamins and antioxidants, which increases hair growth. Coconut oil is great by itself, but the mixture of aloe vera and coconut oil produces amazing results. Coconut oil has some antibacterial properties. Aloe vera, on the other hand, has anti-inflammatory properties. The mix of aloe vera and coconut oil works well together by moisturizing the hair shaft and repairing damaged hair to improve hair growth. Okay, so this is the finished product. So I have applied both the oil and the aloe vera treatment. So again, I'm not going to wash this out. I'm just gonna leave this as a leave-in conditioner. I do this once a week, twice a week if I can, but again, this is a lot of work for me because I do have a lot of hair, so it's not a quick 30 minutes treatment thing. It takes a little bit of time, so I just like to do it when I really have time to do it. Let me show you the back real quick. So this is what the back looks like. As you can see, this is all me. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So I'm on a healthy hair journey. I've been on this journey for a while now, and I encourage you guys to join me. You guys have seen a lot of pictures of my old hair, what it used to look like. It was really dry, really brittle, not growing at all. So I really encourage you guys to join this journey with me so that we can all grow our hair natural and healthy. Thank you guys again for watching. If you haven't joined the family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. My hand is all oily. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And also hit the bell notification button so you'll never miss another video from me again. Thank you guys again so much for your love and support. And I'll see you guys in my next one.